Orders are to recover citizens unable to flee off their own accord. Escort reclaimed citizens to RRS within time limit. Competition from enemy forces anticipated. Protect and escort citizens to RRU before opposing forces are able to claim them. Locate citizens and escort to RRS for extraction.
Keep it focused out there. I got this in the bag!
Citizen captured by enemy forces. Strongly advise immediate recovery. Allied forces are currently engaging in citizen extraction. Citizen successfully reclaimed the Allied forces. Two more citizen reclamations required in order to meet quota. Additional sinners are required to escort citizens to RRS for extraction.
Here goes!
Health scan initiated. Advise treatment of injuries. Citizen captured by enemy forces. Strongly advise immediate recovery.
Sure took your time.
Sinners are required to escort citizens to RRS for extraction.
Here goes!
Yes.
Such service.
Sinners are required to escort citizens to RRS for extraction. Citizen captured by enemy forces. Strongly advise immediate recovery. Sinners are required to escort citizens to RRS for extraction. Allied forces are currently engaging in citizen extraction. Citizen captured by enemy forces. Strongly advise immediate recovery. Sinners are required to escort citizens to
Not bad.
RRS for extraction. Extraction of citizens not yet complete. Operation successful.
I live to tell the
Filing
tale.
a PS post-engagement report.
Key.
Donate resources to the Ministry of Productivity to earn entitlement points.
from the joy and prosperity immediately direct turn of plans and actions. Yesterday, not fewer than 76 from the 7th individuals proved they were in dire need of re-education. Make sure this doesn't happen to you, or your old pal Percy will be very annoying indeed. For the greater good.
So,
Yep, better get used to it. Either of you got a problem with that? Good. In this world, you gotta decide how you...
Chaz, they don't give a
Ready to get this show on the road?
Orders are to recover citizens unable to flee off their own accord. Escort reclaimed citizens to RRS within time limit. Competition from enemy forces anticipated. Protect and escort citizens to RRU before opposing forces are able to claim them.
Not bad. Operation accomplished.
Sheesh, Pete. Being on edge the whole time really grinds you down, huh?
Don't anybody crash too early. It's a welcome party for you rookies at the feelings. You did good today. Dinner's on me. Go ahead. Feel your boot.
Seriously? Chaz, yeah. Okay, let's see. Hey, let me get a SoClo over here.
Enjoy. Just don't get used to it, okay?
Oh, and 10 of your finest cute.
Hey, you maybe want to slow down a little?
What's that? Sorry, you'll have to speak up.
Knock it off, will you? You don't have to thank me. Oh, but just to be serious for a second, I want you to take a second to think about the freedom you have to make your own decisions, and how important...
Another SoClo, if you will, good sir. Actually, make it 3.
Listen, I probably shouldn't say this, but you two are cut above the average rookies we get coming through here. At Code Level 2, the operations you get issued won't be all that tough. It's a good chance to really learn your craft and get on top of battlefield tactics.
Another SoClo, and make it snappy.
Good point. We need to set something up. Give you a chance to meet your fellow greenhorns.
Did someone say party?
If it isn't my old pal, Nina.
You bet we are. Come on, Roy, what do you say? chance to let our hair down.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Let's give these kids a chance to get to know one another. Leave it to me.
Hey, where's my SoClo? You deaf or something, old man?
Hey, you've had enough, Sinner. Let's call it a day, shall we? Come on, back to yourselves. Whoa, and before I forget, you should use any spare entitlement points to claim the rights you need to talk to folks on Citizens Promenade. Not being able to is a pain.
Good morning. Message received from Sinoru Sakamoto Cabrera. Subject requests rendezvous at fueling station. An exit permit is required in order to leave the containment cell. Yusapa. Permit grant. Please continue to serve the Panopticon.
Whoa.
I'm so sorry. I wasn't looking where I was going. Are you okay?
Sorry about that. Are you okay? The name's Hal. Since you're wandering around here, I'm guessing you're a Code 2 sinner too. Us too. We're still getting used to actually being allowed out of our cells. Well, we should watch out for each other from now on, okay? Us newbies need to stick together. My adorable little sister, you mean? That's Anne.
I'm standing right here, you know.
Oh, don't be so sensitive. One would think you didn't like being called adorable. That's right. It's not all that unusual to find sinners who are related, you know. We're sinner siblings, born and raised. What? Haven't you heard? There's a welcome party for all of us newbies down at the fueling station. It should be in full swing by now. Come on, we don't want to miss all the fun.
for you from the Renewable Resources Committee of the Directorate of Land Production. Resources exhausted in the recent attacks. Greetings, seniors. I've got an important message for you from the Renewable Resources Committee of the Directorate of Land Production. Resources exhausted in the recent attack have been replenished to the tune of 14 voice citizens and 30 licenses.
Glad you can make it, Sinner. These are some of the folks you'll be going into battle with. Looks like a pretty good turnout. Not everyone can make it, but I'm sure you'll meet the no-shows sooner or later. For now, you need to mingle, Sinner. Introduce yourself to everyone. Make a little small talk. Your accessory ain't peering over your shoulder for once. This is as free as you're gonna be anytime soon. So enjoy it.
Oh, there you are. Glad you could make it. Oh, it's not really for you. I just wanted to go wild, you know? Really let loose. Seriously, though, if you don't learn to unwind now and then, you'll go crazy. Now let me see you get out there and mingle. Come on, it's not difficult. It's a party. Talk to people. Goodness knows we have precious few chances to really be open with our fellow sinners, so make the most of this one. Well, there's no secret to it, really. Just collect as many weapons as you can and pulverize the bad guys before they can pulverize you. And you'll need a lot of resources, too, so you'll work it out. Hey there.
Hi! Glad you could join us. Yes, this is great fun. It's so nice to have the chance to meet all these lovely people. Knowing that we're all in this together makes me even more determined to give my all for our Panopticon. But whenever I mention all the lovely operations we've got to look forward to, people look at me strangely. Oh, he's over there. Oh, he's still drinking those so cool cocktails by the looks of things. I keep telling him it's no good for him. No, I'm fine, thank you. I want to stay sharp for the next operation. Our Panopticon has expended valuable resources on this party. The very least we can do is repay our debt to society. Oh, no. I'm nothing special. I'm just doing my bit for the good of our Panopticon. Same as everyone else. Hi.
Ah, you're the kid Uwe's instructing. Where are my manners? The name's Sergio. I do the same job as Uwe. That means I knock rookie sinners into shape. Uwe's told me all about you. He seems to think you could go places. But don't go getting ahead of yourself. You've still got a hell of a lot to prove. I've seen plenty of sinners with a bit of talent who've let it go to their head and never realized their full potential. Don't let that happen to you. Stay focused, stay sharp, and become the best fighter you can be. You got it? Thinking of doing it yourself one day, are you? I like you. You're ambitious. Tell you what, if you manage to get yourself to my code level, I'll see what I can do. But that's a big if, you understand? We've been fighting together since before you were born. He's got a good heart. Don't give him any trouble, you hear?
Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm afraid I'm not much of a pretty person. I never know what to say. Maybe I shouldn't have come. I just thought maybe I could make some new friends. Silly. actually have a friend. My name's Marie. I'm a bit hopeless, really, but hopefully you'll get used to me. Is it? I suppose it might be. I wouldn't really know. Maybe I'll try to have a little fun.
Ah, it's you. Oh, you don't remember me. But never mind. The name's Kai. Good question. How long has it been? Yeah. All I know is I met a lot of people over the years. Not all of them are around anymore. Sorry. You're not supposed to talk about this stuff at parties, are you? Let's talk about something fun. Sorry. It's just not happening. Yeah. You too. Hey, you made it. Yeah, I am actually. Parties are strange things, don't you think? I mean, it's just a bunch of people standing around talking, but somehow it's just fun. It feels like no matter how tough things have been, here, in this moment, none of that matters. Really recharges the batteries, you know? It's fizzy water with just a pinch of Soclo. Really brings out the flavor. Apparently, sinners with higher code clearance are allowed to drink all kinds of other weird and wonderful things. But to be honest, I'm happy with this. It's really tasty. You should try one. They're really Moorish. She's over there, talking to Nina, was it? She's quite a looker. Looks like she could handle herself in a fight, too. I'd love to see how hard she can hit. Oh no, I didn't mean... Sorry, I think you've got the wrong end of the stick. But thanks for the offer.
I don't want to be a party pooper, but I'm thinking of wrapping things up. That okay with you? Okay, let's call it a night. Come on, everyone. It's been a blast, but we all got cells to go to. You should rest up too.
Vital signs indicate advanced fatigue. Initiate rest period. Good morning. Message received from Sinner. Subject requests rendezvous in the Warren. An exit permit is required in order to leave your cell. Contribution to the panel. Permit sole purpose of. Please continue to serve the panopticon.
It's time.
Boo! Have you heard the news? It's pretty spooky! Ah, Shaz, not you too. Give me a break, man. I'm fine now. Oh, the ghost, of course. Word is this hot ghoul's been appearing in the cell garden on level 2. No, Shaz?
If I hear any more about this damn ghost, I swear I'll... Look, try and slap some sense into your pal, will ya?
Man, I don't know. I mean, how can we be sure unless we go check it out for ourselves? And if that ain't enough to grab you, someone's offering a reward for proof about the rumor one way or the other. So what do you say? Come on! Don't let me down here, man! That's the spirit. Get ready, ghost chick! The Dream Team are officially on the case.
I'm washing my hands of this whole sorry affair. If you want me, I'll be in. Oh, there is one thing. You do know what you have to do to get to the cell garden, right? Thought as much. You need to talk to everyone's favorite rat bag, Enzo. He'll tell you what you need to know. Won't do it for free. You'll find him up to no good somewhere on level 2 of Citizens Promenade.
Enzo, you say? On level 2? Roger that. Last one there is a rotten cucumber.
Greetings, sinners. I've got an important message for you from the Office for Peace and Stability. Greetings, sinners. It's time for an
Watcher? You after something? Heard of him? I am him. Enzo, knower of all things, what are worth knowing in this horrible con? At your service. Over here we have one Matthias Bruno. A somewhat gullible young feller, if the word on the street is to be believed.
What? How do you even...
And then there's our young friend here. I've heard you're one of the sharpest sinners this con's seen in a long time.
Hey, no fair.
And there it is, the question in question. I know exactly what you're up to, see? And why. But I ain't about to share me hard-earned intel with you young whippersnappers for free now, am I? Information's about... So what you gonna grease my palm with? Go on, give some good. Don't be shy now. The more generous you are, the more generous I'll be, if you get me meaning. Pleasure doing business with you. Here's the passcode you'll be needing to get to the... It's always moving, see? Walk through the door willy-nilly, and you never know what bit of the horrible old maze you'll end up in. But with the right passcode, you can make any sector you want come to you instead. And that little beauty I gave you is gonna get you kiddies exactly where you want to go.
Oh, for real?
Of course! You can bet your life on it. I only deal in 100% pure, uncut
That's good enough for me. See you in...
Greetings, sinners. I've got a message for you from your friends at...
All right, let's go find us a pretty ghoul.
Entry to this sector of the general-purpose movable cell array is strictly forbidden. I repeat, entry to—
What? Huh? What's the big idea? Of course I have. What do I look like? Hey, I know my rights. I've claimed the entitlements, and I need—
Continued refusal to comply with a direct order from your accessory will result in a disciplinary report being filed with the—
Yeah. Nah, much as I hate to say it, I think we need to fall back and—
So, how'd the ghost hunt go? Are you serious? You've claimed the entitlements you need, right? I wonder what's going down. There must be something in there they don't want you to see. Well, if you want my advice, all this stuff about a ghost sounds like the kind of tall tale the fraternity might cook up to get soft-headed kids to do their dirty work for them. Just forget about it. If you know what's the best way of putting this? I guess you could say it's a bunch of folks who like to sail close to the wind. They know how to avoid panopticon surveillance, and they're mixed up in gun running and black market resource trading. I'd have little to do with them as possible if I were you. And give up on the ghost hunting too while you're at it.
Hey, you! Where'd you think you're going? Where the hell are my glasses? I know you hid them somewhere. Trying to pass the buck, are we? Very classy. But you can't fool me. I know you did it, and I'll be telling the Office of Peace and Stability. That is, unless you can give me some compensation for all the pain and distress.
Damn straight we're not!
Listen, those were expensive specs. Let's say I know a man who can make things happen. If you took on, say, 500,000 years of my sentence, I might be able to forgive you.
Are you freaking crazy, man?
Well, if you're not willing to agree to my terms, I don't have much choice. I'll just have to get—
Huh?
You should see. I'm sorry I couldn't resist. I was just yanking. I wanted to see if Ue's latest lapdogs could take a joke.
No way!
Ah, well, the name's— he's told me all about you. They didn't tell me you were such easy marks. That was priceless.
Where did you get off treating people like that anyway?
I said I was sorry. Look, what would you say if I told you I knew how to get an accessory? Turn a blind eye. You going into the cell guard. Not so loud.
Really know how we can stop our accessories from being such pains in the butt?
Of course I do. I mean, I'm sorry. Just can't get over the—
Knock it off, will ya?
Okay, calm down, Carlos. Deep breaths. It's a piece of cake. You just need to make friends with a citizen. Anyone will do. Then you can get them to make certain adjustments to your accessory.
I'm not exactly sure we're allowed to mess around with our accessories like that.
Well, that doesn't stop most folks from doing it. Rules are for bending, right?
A citizen, huh? There was that Julian guy, I guess. We helped him out of a jam, and he came to thank us personally. He's a real gent. We could ask him.
Julian? Yeah, I think I know him. He spends a lot of his spare time in Zaka. Probably find him there.
Okay, let's go check it out.
I'd love to, really I would, but I'm afraid I'm an untrustworthy foreigner. I'm not from this panopticon, you see. And that means I'm not allowed into the cell guard.
You're messing with us again, aren't you?
Well, you're free to believe me or not. Doesn't bother me. Why don't you ask Ue about me when you get the— Don't—
Okay, I'm gonna hit Zaka and see if Julian's around.
there. Thanks again for rescuing me. I don't know what I would have done.
Julie, man, you gotta help us. This is like the most important thing ever in the history of time.
Okay, calm down. Tell me what it is you need. So let me get this straight. You need to get into a restricted area to find out about a ghost, but your accessories aren't having any of it? Well, I could make the necessary tweaks to the accessories in question, but it would be a serious violation of the People's Charter. Okay, I'll do it. You saved my life. This is the least I can do to repay you.
Woohoo! We are in business!
But there's something I'll need you to do for me before I can get to work. There's a particular resource I'm going to need in order to help you out. I may be a citizen, but that doesn't mean I can just rustle up any resource I please. If you can get it for me, I'll be more than happy to help you out. I've written down what I need. Unless I'm very much mistaken, you should be able to find it on level 1 of Citizens Promenade. Once you've tracked it down, bring it back here, and I'll...
All right, sit.
Greetings, sinners. I've got an important message for you. Greetings, sinners. It's time for the slogan of the day, courtesy of your friends at the Joy and Prosperity Committee. Remember the... Greetings, sinners. I've got an important message for you from the renewable resource.
What's up?
got me one.
And, huh? Beat me to it, did you, partner? I should have known you would.
Yes, this looks perfect. I'll head back to my workshop and get started. All done. Oh, I don't know about that. Yes, I was coming to that. Basically, I've added a nice new function to your accessories. All you have to do is stand in front of them and put your finger on your lips. This will trigger a scrubbing sequence that will temporarily disable surveillance memory. It's known as the Zip It system. Pretty nifty, don't you think? It lets you do things that aren't entirely within the law without your accessories being able to say a thing. Just be aware that it only works for short periods of time, so don't risk it unless it's absolutely necessary.
Julian, you're the man! I can't wait to test this out. Come on, let's hit the cell garden.
He's a lively one, your friend, isn't he?
Scrubbing sequence initiated. Suspending surveillance protocol.
It worked! It worked! Okay, I'm heading... I got a bad feeling about this, man. We need to get out of here. Like now. Aw, Shaz! You got the wrong guy, man! Wait, I can explain.
Intruders apprehended in restricted area. Returning offenders to containment cells.
So, it looks like you finally found her. But she's not looking so good, is she? She needs your help. Save her, and you might bring about the great transformation and finally find true freedom.
Wake up, worm. Do you realize what you were caught doing? Don't lie to me, maggot! Not only were you caught trespassing in a highly restricted area, you now compound your crime by lying to a superior? Did you find that room purely by accident? Or no? On second thought, you will not breathe a word about this little debacle to anyone. If you do, the punishment will be...
Message received from Sinner Mash. Subject request an exit permit. Contribution to the Panopticon. Permit grant. Sole purpose of... Please continue to serve the Panopticon.
Sinners, it's time for an important message from your friends at the Sartorial Responsibility Board. Sinners have recently been observed wearing skirts that exceed the regulation left for a waste of valuable materials. Please don't hesitate to let us know about any fellow sinner you suspect of being guilty of taking liberties with their skirt length. For the greater good.
Okay? Thanks, Shaz, man. I was worried about you there for a minute. Huh. It'll take more than one of that OPS Ice Queen's death stares to stop old Matthias in his tracks. Huh? The one they had trussed up tight and were keeping under ultra strict surveillance, you mean? My old man always told me that if a chick looks like trouble, she probably is. And that chick had trouble written all over her. I hate to ditch a damsel in distress, but I think we gotta leave this one be. Seriously? Look, I got you mixed up in all this, so if you do go back, man, this is not gonna end well.
So, any luck on the wild ghost chase, losers?
Huh? You two know Carlos?
Hey, I know you well enough for me to have let you in on my sippy little secret.
Is that supposed to be you being subtle? I already know it was you who told these clowns about scrubbing, Carlos.
Oh, don't be like that. I was just teaching these poor, innocent sinners something that will help them survive this cruise.
Don't pull that high and mighty crap with me. Why'd you tell them about that stuff? What if they have gotten hurt?
But they didn't, did they? And they came back with a pretty interesting story, too.
What are you talking about? Just what did you two see? And don't tell me it had anything to do with that ghost story bull. Who? Where? You mean you found someone in the cell garden?
We ain't allowed to talk about it. It was no ghost, that's for sure. You're not seriously talking about trying to save her, are you?
Slow down, sinners. Quit talking in riddles and tell me exactly what's going on.
You saw the chick, right? You clocked her threads? You may never have seen the retribution, but I have. And those Shaz heads from on high dress exactly like that. And I ain't in the habit of rescuing those guys. You think they had her tied up like that because she's a sweet kid with a happy-go-lucky attitude? Think again, genius.
Whatever's going on, it sounds like you ain't gonna let it lie. And if I can't stop you, you better make sure you at least don't get yourselves, or us, in hot water. You got a citizen to tweak your accessories so they turn a blind eye, right? Maybe your friend has some other ideas about how to go about things undetected.
Yeah, of course. We need to talk to Julia. Why didn't I think of that?
Ah, there you are. Oh dear. Why don't you tell me all about it? And from what you've told me, it sounds like the sector was under much tighter security than usual. I'm sorry. Did you stop to think that... Try to see things from my point of view. I'm as intrigued by all of this as you are, but I'm going to need a better reason than curiosity to get involved. Listen, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do for you. But, if you tell them I helped you, you'll be implicating yourselves, and you'll get in a lot more trouble than me. Trust me. You really care that much? I can tell when someone's just not going to back down. Besides, if I let you go into this without any help, it'd be suicide. I'd never forgive myself for that. And more importantly, I'd never hear the end of it from my wife. Now, if I'm going to help you, there are some pretty rare resources I'm going to need. Could I ask you to go on another scavenger hunt for me? Good. Then it's settled. Now, the resources in question, I've just issued it to you. Once you've got your hands on the goods, bring them to me.
Hey!
sole purpose. Permit granted. Permit